Taiwan is perhaps the most sensitive flashpoint between the US and China. Some experts warning that Beijing's use of force to claim what it sees as its rightful territory is drawing closer. Chairman Xi Jinping has made it a priority for Beijing, which hasn't ruled out the use of force, a decision that could cost thousands of lives for China, Taiwan, and America. A war game from the Center for Strategic and International Studies begins with a Chinese missile barrage against Taiwan's military in 2026, destroying much of its air force and navy, followed by an amphibious invasion across the Taiwan Strait. Taiwanese forces fight back using advanced U.S. weaponry, Patriot missiles for air defense, anti-ship missiles and torpedoes for sea defense, and its ground forces to defend the beachheads.
Whatever the Taiwanese are going to fight the war with, they have to have that when the war begins.
In every scenario, China landed forces on Taiwan, but only in the most pessimistic cases does Beijing avoid defeat. But victory for the US and Taiwan comes at a great cost. The war game assesses that the US loses 10 to 20 combat ships, including 2 aircraft carriers, and 200 to 400 military aircraft. In 3 weeks of fighting, the US suffers more than 3,000 troops killed in action. That's about half of what the US suffered in Iraq and Afghanistan over 2 decades. America's global position is damaged for years. China loses 90% of its amphibious fleet and 52 major surface warships, and its air force loses more than 160 combat aircraft. Crucial to this outcome is the stockpile of precision-guided munitions. Taiwan would need more US-supplied Harpoon anti-ship missiles, which may be in short supply because these missiles have been sent to Ukraine. The US needs its own long-range anti-ship missiles, and this supply is one of the big risks.
It runs out within typically the first couple of days, and when that runs out, then the United States has to use shorter range munitions. Those can be effective, but it increases losses and increases risk.
China has the world's largest navy with about 340 ships and submarines compared to nearly 300 for the US. China's army has 1 million active duty service members, and it's the third largest air force in the world. The top US general says the key to avoiding conflict is deterrence.
As long as we remain number one, then we will deter the war that people worry about, a great power war between China and the United States.